Guys, welcome to the story. We are live with Hogwarts Legacy. We are on RTX on and it's an Ultra setting, and let's start the game where we left. I forgot it has been a very long time, but let's see how it goes. If you are here, do hit that like button and subscribe to the channel if you're watching later. Please share the stream. And with that, let's start the game. Guys, let's see where I forgot like how to play this. RT. RT. Okay. What have to do then?
I'd like to ask you about changing the room's ambience.
Of course. What sort of overall look most appeals to you?
I think, guys. There's a little bit of confluence. A cool monolith ambient sound purpose. I focus on the room that is dark and mysterious.
I'd like the room to feel mysterious and eerie, as if I'm in the Forbidden Forest, surrounded by shadows.
Oh, sounds perfect.
This is what I like, boys. I will show you guys. We are on the highest setting. What is the settings? I should have gone left. अरे कहाँ है? What is the full screen? Oh no. See guys, we are ultra setting. Ray tracing is on. I will try to on if the but first let's see how it goes. Okay, let's go. Where was it the next machine, guys? Have to select or what? Level, not level, quest. Assignment. Main quest, guys. Main. Okay, this is the main. Okay, we have cracked it. Let's go. Oops. Oh no, I'm lagging so bad. Hello? What is going on? Hello?
You really showed that troll what's what, didn't you?
Or to Professor Frick. Hey. Really? आ गया
Accio! Accio!
ये बिल्ली गई थी कहाँ गई? बड़ा कैट.
I'd like to shop in the hub.
Hello there. Perhaps you can help me.
I was hoping to see you.
You're back.
Finally. Minister Spavin talks more than he listens. Ranted on and on about rogue dragons. Wouldn't listen to a word about goblins. Speaking of which...
Listen, Professor. So much happened while you were away. Nearly Headless Nick asked me to get some rotten roast beef from the kitchens.
Rotten roast beef?
Yes, I thought it was odd too. But then we took the roast beef to Sir Podmore of the Headless Hunt, and...
You met the Headless Hunt? That must have been interesting, to say
Yes. And then I had to find Richard Jackdaw's head in the pumpkins so that he'd tell me about how he died.
Who on earth is Richard Jackdaw?
He was a student here long ago. Anyway, he told me about a secret cavern. I went there, and right next to Jackdaw's skeleton, I found the missing pages.
You found the pages?
I did. And because Jackdaw had followed the map they contained, when I found the pages, I found the location on the map. Believe it or not, it's a room below Hogwarts.
Why am I not surprised? Shall we?
I was hoping you'd say that. Oh, and we'll need to bring the book. The room is called the Map Chamber, by the way. And a portrait of Percival Rackham awaits us there.
Professor Rackham. I look forward to meeting him. How did this Jackdaw get the pages from the book?
Evidently, Peeves stole them, and Jackdaw stole them from him.
Oh, Peeves. To think it was beneath us all this time.
Wait, this game is choking, I guess. GPU usage 57, CPU usage is 40, what the hell?
looks promising. A map. There's Hogsmeade. And over here, the Forbidden Forest. And, of course, Hogwarts. It's magnificent. If only you were here to see this.
Hello, Professor Rackham. We've placed the book on the pedestal as you asked. And this is my mentor, Professor Fig.
How do you do, Professor Fig? And you, my young friend, see now why you needed to return with the book?
I do. I also see why you refer to this room as the map chamber.
That you have come this far tells me that you possess extraordinary magical ability, the potential and power of which will unlock should you prove yourself worthy. The location of each of 4 trials will, in time, appear on the map. Trials that will test you and give you access to invaluable knowledge. Trials that you must complete on your own. Do you recall the pensive memory you viewed in my vault in Gringotts?
I do recall seeing the memory, but I don't remember all of the details.
My friend Charles and I spoke of the portkey and of trials we'd created for one who could see traces of ancient magic. Charles is another of the keepers, a designation we gave ourselves centuries ago, in light of the knowledge that we have been bound to keep hidden. Until, perhaps, now.
So, the passage from your ruins to Gringotts, everything in the vault, the restricted section, finding this room, none of these was a trial.
They were an important part of the journey, but they were not trials themselves. The fact that you have come this far, however, bodes well. The trials were designed to ensure that the power and knowledge we have kept secret for so long does not fall into the wrong hands. They will test your abilities, both innate and learned. But of equal importance, everything you witness as you complete the trials will inform what you choose to do with all that we share. You will need patience. The trials have much to teach you. It will take time.
I'm afraid we don't have the luxury of time.
We have waited this long, Professor Fig. Surely a few more.
Respectfully, sir, while I do not know the secret you keep, I do know that our young friend here has seen traces of a powerful dark magic being wielded by goblin kind. And we encountered an uncommonly powerful goblin wielding such magic as we prepared to leave your vault at Gringotts. We may already be too late.
This is grave news, indeed. Young friend, do you trust Professor Fig?
I do.
Then, in the light of your considerable skill and all you have already accomplished, we shall begin. You will find the location of the first trial marked on the map below you. Whilst Professor Fig may assist you in locating the trials, they may be completed only by one with our ability.
Shall we have a look? I know that tower. It's not far. You may have seen it yourself.
It looks familiar. Perhaps your young friend is more well-traveled than you might think.
As your mentor, the least I can do is go ahead to make sure it is safe. Join me as soon as you can.
You said that you know that tower. What can you tell me about it?
Not much, I'm afraid. I've passed it dozens of times. It's north of Hogsmeade. My recollection is that it seems abandoned. Clearly, however, the tower conceals more than meets the eye.
I'll find you at the tower as soon as I can.
Until then, be careful, and do not tell anyone where you're going.
It's time you learned, Glacius, the freezing spell. It is an efficient way to cool down a heated situation. But first, I will need you to complete a few tasks. Once you've done that, come and see me.
Off on another adventure, are we?
Potato!
Reducto! Confringo!
Confringo!
Reducto! Confringo!
Gotcha! Confringo!
Revelio. Expelliarmus. Levioso. Accio. Protego.
Confringo!
Nothing.
Accio.
Reducto! Oh, what's the light go out of your eyes? Nowhere to run! Shine the... Protego! Reducto! Did I hurt you? That's just pitiful!
You'll have to fight eventually.
Incendio. Expelliarmus.
Nothing more than...
Expelliarmus.
Reducto.
Accio.
That one hurt.
Protego.
trick.
Confringo!
Avoiding our problem. Oh, nothing more than luck.
Reducto!
Stop flitting around like a billywig.
Protego.
Clever.
Who lived here, I wonder?
You may want to move.
Protego.
In case Sanbakar's tower. Lovely view, I'd imagine. No idea who this Bakar is, mind you.
Over here.
We're not alone.
We are not. Ranrock's loyalists. Around a dozen I can see, but could be more.
Can't we apparate past them into the tower?
We could, but we've no idea what's in the tower. More importantly, however, I'd like to know why they're here. They've set up camp just ahead. I suggest we investigate a little before doing anything else. Let's go.
Well, this isn't ideal.
No, it isn't. This way. And I'd suggest we use the disillusionment charm here. No sense in announcing our arrival.
Guys, मैं गेम खेल रहा हूँ. I'm searching out everything. Don't do full vlogging or other. Okay. Go. Okay, now it's working smooth. I think we'll see the issue though.
I've never seen a sword like it.
Quickly now.
Protego! Revelio.
Stay hidden.
Stay hidden and cast Petrificus Totalis.
What?
Or, I suppose we could charge right into their mist.
Confringo!
Either you.
There you are.
Protego!
You don't know who you're playing with!
Confringo!
Someone thinks they can outlast me!
Confringo!
Let's get this over with.
Exposo!
No! I will make you. I don't have time for this!
Confringo!
Oh, let me use Who do you think you are?
Revelio. Protego!
Arrogant child!
Confringo!
Exposo! Lucky, that's all. Let loose.
Lol. You gonna be?
What was that?
देख लिया मैं ये शूट किसे करते हैं
Protego.
That was nothing but luck.
Confringo.
लूल हो गए सब all dead
Revelio. Revelio. Confringo. Revelio.
take this to the room of requirement okay. What do you have to do here, boys? I don't get it. Collect what?
Revelio.
I think the game is stuck or what?
Confringo. Revelio. Revelio. Revelio.
वे करना क्या है इधर पे?
Revelio.
कौन सा जादू यूज करने को बोलता उसने?
Confringo. Leviosa. Accio. Incendio. Expelliarmus.
अरे कुछ तो वो कुछ नहीं बोल रहा है वो इंसान मुझे बोला था वो सा तो है मेरे पास
Leviosa. Revelio.
क्या करना है इधर पे नीचे जाने के
Revelio. Orders. Directly from Ranrock.
These orders indicate that they're after something to do with names. What names? And why here?
I will draw blood.
Confringo.
Get away with that. Is that the best you can do?
You can't.
Protego.
Get accustomed to that.
Confringo.
Still hoping to survive this, are you?
Leviosa. Accio. Incendio. Expelliarmus!
Why can't I hit
Expelliarmus! Levioso!
Just you wait till I'm on solid ground.
Incendio!
How childish.
Accio! Expelliarmus! Levioso!
Many goblins have always been antagonistic towards wizard kind, but this is different somehow. I'm glad that's over.
Stop.
Let's head inside. Looks like we found the entrance.
It's locked. An unlocking charm.
Very handy. No time now, but if you don't learn it soon enough, we can work on it back at the castle.
Someone was an avid reader. Can't say I'm familiar with many of these titles. I wonder who this is.
With robes like that, it could be anyone.
Revelio.
I imagine these brooms have been enchanted for centuries. Never seen an enchantment last this long.
Welcome to San Bakar's Tower.
Hello, Professor. Did you say Sam Bakar's tower?
I did. Professor Bakar is a keeper you have yet to encounter. I'm glad to see that I was correct in presuming that we would meet again soon after our last encounter. Though I surmise, based on the commotion I heard, that you did not have an easy time getting to me.
We did not, Professor. We encountered goblins outside the tower.
That goblins were aware of my vault is disquieting enough. But if they have also made a connection to this tower, then the threat may be greater than I thought. All the more reason for us to move forward. Downstairs, near the entry, a reservoir of ancient magic, like those you've seen before, has been unlocked. Command it to access a doorway. I'm afraid I cannot say more. As Professor Fig cannot join you, he and I will, in time, see you back at the map chamber. Remember what you see.
We're going to need to understand how Ranrock's loyalists knew about a tower that once belonged to a keeper. For the moment, however, you've more important things to set your mind to. A reservoir of ancient magic, I believe?
Yes, sir.
Then I shall leave matters in your increasingly capable hands. That said, be careful.
I will, sir. I'll see you back in the map chamber.
अरे गायब हो गए?
A reservoir of ancient magic, downstairs, near the entry. Incendio! Whoa. Revelio.
Let's go, boys.
Revelio.
Nice.
I've seen this before. In Gringotts and the restricted section.
Lul. God of War Ragnarok, guys.
Revelio. Impressive. That must have done something. Best have a look around. Revelio.
I'm switching realms. Yeah.
More traces of ancient magic. Something must be different.
कहाँ जाना मेरे को? Hello?
Revelio.
कहाँ गया मैं ये?
These are never a welcome sight. At least I know what to expect this time. Protego! Incendio! Levioso! Incendio! Levioso! Accio! Expelliarmus!
Yeah.
Levioso!
उनको पता ही नहीं चला कि क्या हुआ जो भी हो वो जल्दी हो
Revelio. These look familiar. Accio. Revelio.
करना क्या मेरे को
Accio.
अजीब सा डोर है
Accio. Revelio.
अबे ओ
Accio.
दोस्त से क्या बनाने को
More statues. Revelio.
Oh,
Incendio. Accio. Expelliarmus. Levioso. Levioso. Incendio. Accio. Expelliarmus.
oh yeah.
Not making this easy on me. Accio. Revelio. Accio. Revelio. Accio. Revelio. Accio.
अच्छा इधर
Accio.
आ गया ये क्या हो गया इसको ऐसे कैसे लेके आओ अच्छा मेरे को उसमें से पास होना पड़ेगा ना भी राइट नहीं ओके कल पूछ गया मैं
Seems I ought to explore this archway from both sides. Accio.
No can't be right.
What did that burst of magic change on both sides of the archway? Something must be different. Accio. I need to see how the look changes when I move in and out of the archway. I'll never get used to these floors. Revelio. Accio. Expelliarmus. Protego!
तुम कहाँ से आ जाओ?
Accio! Levioso! Incendio! Expelliarmus! Levioso! Accio!
Oh yeah.
Levioso! Incendio! Accio! Levioso! Protego! Incendio! Expelliarmus! Incendio! Levioso! Protego! Levioso! Accio! Expelliarmus! Incendio! Levioso! Expelliarmus! Protego! Incendio! Levioso! Accio! Expelliarmus! Incendio! Levioso! Revelio! Accio! Revelio! Accio! 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 Revelio!
Five potion?
Don't like the look of this. Incendio! Expelliarmus! Levioso! Protego! Incendio! Accio! Levioso! Incendio. Accio. Levioso. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Incendio. Accio. Protego. Levioso. Expelliarmus. Incendio.
टाटा बाय बाय ये कौन आ गया
Accio. Levioso. Expelliarmus. Levioso. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Accio. Levioso. Incendio. Levioso. Incendio. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Levioso. Accio. Incendio. Levioso. Accio. Levioso. Expelliarmus. Incendio. Levioso. Accio. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Incendio. Levioso. Expelliarmus. Incendio. Levioso. Expelliarmus. Accio. Incendio. Protego. Incendio. Levioso. Expelliarmus. Protego. Incendio. Incendio. Levioso. Protego. Expelliarmus. Levioso. Incendio. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Levioso. Protego. Accio. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Levioso. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Levioso. Incendio. What a relief.
प्राइज नहीं मिला क्या बात कर
Revelio.
अरे यार इतना मैंने मारा भाई की कोई इज्जत नहीं ए भैया क्या हो रहा है
Another pensive.
ले दो भैया बढ़िया विराट আমি ডোসিটাতে পাই তার
Your ability to transfigure the world around you is remarkable.
guys जो भी देख रहे हैं फटाफट से लाइक एंड सब्सक्राइब करना ना पूरा चैनल को, it would be really appreciated.
My father isn't getting better. I don't think he'll ever recover from the death of my brother.
It is agonizing to see those we love suffer.
The drought was years ago, but the pain of losing him is as deep for him now as if it had happened only yesterday. He doesn't need pretty pillars, he needs peace. What if I could help him, Professor?
You do so much for your father already.
It's not enough. I want to take away his pain.
It is tempting, I know, to use this magic that you're mastering to transfigure more than the physical world. But human emotion is a potent force unto itself. Even the most well-meaning and competent witch cannot possibly know the consequences of irrevocably manipulating it.
So I'm to watch as my father's pain destroys him.
It is not your pain to take.
She's very angry with that.
Every year a student sees something sillier than I could ever imagine in their tea leaves. Oh, Miss Morganach, welcome back to Hogwarts, Professor.
That's going to take some getting used to. Professor Rickwood?
I was so pleased to hear that you'd accepted the position of Defense Against the Dark Arts, Professor.
Sit, Isadora. Tell us about your travels.
I was actually hoping that you and the others might join me at my home this evening. There's much I'd like to share with you.
That would be delightful. We shall let the others know.
Very well. I shall see you then.
Another memory. Now to
Guys,
find a way out.
the game is working in 30 FPS, sorry, 30 CPU usage and 50 GPU usage. Oh my god, what is going on?
More crystallized stone. That must be the way back.
My god, this the game is not using neither a GPU neither the CPU. That's why sometimes it lags. Who's the
Revelio.
My friend.
What have we here?
I'm a student at Hogwarts, sir. And this is Professor Fig.
Professor Charles Rookwood at your service. Has someone completed the first trial?
I have, Professor Rookwood. We saw you in the Pensive in Gringotts with Professor Rackham.
Indeed. So, you found the portkey to access Professor Rackham's vault, and you deciphered the map within the locket you found floating above that Pensive.
I did. I found something that I can't identify floating above the last Pensive.
Ah, yes. You will find a similar artifact in each trial. You must take care to keep them safe. You will need them to complete the journey we have set forth for you. Once you have them all, we will tell you what to do with them.
Very well. Are you able to tell me anything about the next trial?
Before you proceed, I would like to speak with Charles regarding the urgent situation involving the goblins.
The goblins?
The student has seen traces of a powerful dark magic being wielded by goblin kind. They, and their mentor, Professor Fig, not only encountered goblins lurking outside of San Bakar's tower, they also encountered a powerful goblin in my vault at Gringotts.
I'm afraid it would be wise to halt the trials until we know more.
We shall defer to you in this matter, of course. Now then...
Wait, Professor. The name Rookwood. Do you think...
that there's a connection to Victor? Perhaps. But we can't be sure of its significance, if any. For now, tell me what you saw in the pensive.
Before the witch from the last pensive, Isadora, became a Hogwarts professor, she argued with Professor Rackham about using magic to remove pain.
Hopefully the next pensive provides more context. For now, we should learn what Ramrock knows. I will be honest, I've no idea where to start.
Actually, I might know of someone. I saw Serona at the Three Broomsticks speaking to a goblin once. They seemed friendly.
Well, it's worth a try. See what you can find out. Of course, don't forget...
my studies. Yes, sir.
Before you go...
Professor?
Have you encountered swirling traces of magic in the world? Aside from those along our path?
Not that I recall. What are they?
Evidence of the Keeper's efforts to manipulate the power of ancient magic during our time. If I am correct, and I usually am, you should be able to use them to inform and enhance your own magic.
Thank you, sir. I will look out for them.
New, what? Oh my god, beautiful! Beautiful! So beautiful, guys, so beautiful.
I should...
Come and see me
about a pressing and highly confidential matter at your earliest convenience. I believe that we may be able to help each other.
Please see me after class once you have completed the tasks I've set for you. I would like to teach you Descendo, useful for pulling objects to the ground.
Obviously. PT has a brand new game. Just beware the...
Revelio.
Oh.
There?
Incendio. Accio. Revelio. Revelio.
If only a new student.
To finally have an answer as to why that portrait was empty.
I'll trade you a spoon's worth. I don't know why shops always refer.
अरे भैया इधर भैया चलो आगे.
Welcome, everyone. I see you've already met some of the many beasts we study in this class. Though be advised, none of these creatures should be taken lightly. They are all in their own way dangerous, especially if one does not know how to handle them properly. Now, it seems many of you are out of practice. Let's take some time to review the basics of how to care for a beast, shall we? Miss Sweeting, would you please assist our new student with the lesson today?
Yes, Professor Howen. Hello, I'm Poppy Sweeting. don't worry about Professor Howin's speech. She over-exaggerates sometimes. All the beasts in class are perfectly safe. Oh!
Miss Sweeting, pay attention, please. The tongue of a puffskein can be a slippery devil.
Yes, Professor. Here, you can practice on Gerald. Just keep an eye out for his tongue. You can use my brush. Just be gentle and think pleasant thoughts. I like to think it enriches his experience.
चटनी बनाई ये बनाया वो क्या रहे तुम मगना तू नहीं कर नहीं निकल नहीं तो लिया अंदर ठीक है वो
That's lovely. I'm sure he feels much better. I think he might be hungry. Would you mind giving him some beast feed? What do you suppose the pellets taste like to Gerald? Pudding, I like to think. I think we can safely say that Gerald likes you.
That's good news. He seems very nice.
He is. Kindness is one of his best qualities, right after ambition. And cleanliness.
Good work, everyone. Now, let's make our way to the pens and select another beast. And please, do be careful as you feed and groom them. Miss Sweeting, why don't you show our new student to the Neasels in the farthest pen?
This way. The Neasels are over here.
Oh, couple of Neasel whiskers ought to get me a few canuts at least. Enough to buy something from Honeydukes. Stupid thing.
What in Merlin's name are you doing?
Tuss, peculiar poppy. Worried about a worthless little rodent.
Her name is Persephone!
Her name is Persephone!
That's really not funny.
Let's go.
Those two don't belong anywhere near this class. Poachers in training. Persephone was onto them instantly. Thank you for your help. Let's carry on. Feed and brush the Neasels just as you did with Gerald. The Neasels really took to you. They know a good egg when they see one. As do I.
It appears our time has come to an end. Please close the pens and see yourselves out. Now, where is our new student? Ah, there you are. I would like a moment, please.
Hello, Professor. You wanted to speak with me?
I did. How did you find your first beasts lesson?
It was wonderful. I believe I'm really going to enjoy this class.
Good. You seem to understand that when beasts are properly controlled, they can play a vital role in our lives. Some provide us with magically imbued materials, if cared for correctly, which does not include torturing them for whiskers. Well done, by the way. Probably best to let me handle it next time.
Yes, Professor.
They're nearly as bad as the Savagers in Rookwood's poacher pack. Sadly, we're the ones who suffer, stumbling over dead beasts. Terrible waste of resources.
Surely the poachers can be brought to justice by someone. The Ministry, perhaps?
An optimistic idea. Now, why don't we focus on more immediate matters that we can control? Professor Weasley has asked that I prepare some assignments designed to help you catch up to the other 5th years. Be on the lookout for my owl. Meanwhile, I also encourage you to study as many beasts as you can on your own time.
I need to talk to you. Come here.
Do you need something, Poppy?
Thank you again for saying something to those brutes so that I didn't have to.
I certainly hope that's a good thing.
It's something my gran and I say. It means that something or someone is a welcome surprise. At least, that's what we decided it meant.
I couldn't stand there and watch them harm the poor thing.
We're of a similar mind. Actually, in light of that, there's someone I'd like you to meet in the forest.
I'm not sure. What's this all about?
You'll see. I promise you have nothing to fear. I wouldn't take just anyone there. In fact, you're the first.
Really? Well, thank you, I think.
As I said, we think alike. Pleasant surprise. Quite the weather we're having, don't you think?
Poppy, where are you taking me?
It really is much better if I just show you. Don't worry, we're nearly there. It's just ahead. Stand back. Please meet Highwing. Isn't she just magnificent? Go on, introduce yourself to her. But be careful. You must always show hippogriffs the proper courtesy before you approach them.
अच्छा बहुत कितने दिन लगा जल्दी करेगा मैं ट्रैफिक जल्दी आ चल ठीक है मैं तो बंद हो जाएगा
I knew it. I don't think I've ever seen a hippogriff take to someone this quickly. You can feed a brusher if you'd like. I come and check on her every once in a while. Bring her pasties, tell her what's going on in the castle. You wouldn't know from looking at her, but she's a dreadful busybody.
चलो ठीक है ये अल्ट्रा सेटिंग में एकदम अजीब से दिख रहा है ये
So, what did you think of Highwing?
I thought she was brilliant. Can't believe you introduced me to her.
I suspected you two might get along.
Are you the reason students have been seeing hippogriffs flying above the Forbidden Forest?
Perhaps. Did you know that once you earn a hippogriff's trust, they'll always be there for you? I've seen it firsthand with her.
How exactly did you and Highwing cross paths?
It's a longer story, but I rescued her from poachers a few years back. Got her to safety and, well, she was fine until recently. You may have noticed that poachers are something of a problem in the area, so I worry they could get her again. And I might not be there next time.
Professor Howard mentioned the poachers as well. He seemed to imply that we couldldn't rely on the ministry to help.
I don't often agree with Professor Howin, but on that, I fear she's right. The poachers' influence is growing. I see them every day in the village, lingering, talking to people. They're up to something. I'm just not sure what.
That does seem strange. Sounds as if they're planning something.
Exactly. I think I'm going to look into it. Find out what's going on, what they're doing.
I think that's a fine idea. Information is power.
And the more I know, the better I can keep Highwing safe.
You seem undeterred. Will you let me know what you find out?
Oh, very well. I will. I should be going, but we'll speak again soon, I hope.
I'll say it again. Can't thank you enough.
Wish I had the courage to go into the forest.
But things are random too. Still, she has always been quite the reader. And she's quite useful when you have a question.
मैंने दिवाली तक क्यों दिवाली देना है ना दिवाली तक
Pardon me, but were you saying something?
Oh, hello. Talking to myself. I'm Clementine Willardsey. Charmed. I was musing on the precious butterflies I see near the edge of the forest. Whenever I come near, they fly off into it. When I was at Hogwarts, we truly were forbidden from entering the forest. Told horrible stories about it, and I've had an irrationally intense fear of it ever since. It's silly, but I'm insatiably curious as to where the butterflies go in the forest. You couldn't possibly find out, could you?
You want me to follow the butterflies?
I do, yes, if you wouldn't mind.
Very well. If I have time, I shall see where they lead.
Oh, how kind. Students these days have so much more courage than I ever did. You can usually find me right around here. I hope to see you soon. Don't forget, the butterflies always seem to be on the fringes of the Forbidden Forest. Good luck.
Stop a thief in there.
Revelio.
We have everything a young student might need when it comes to potions. Have a good look around.
Hello, Mr. Pippin. You need help with a delivery?
Yes, I do. A capable student such as yourself should have no trouble making the trip to Cambridge. It's just south of Hogwarts.
What do you need delivered?
Fatima Lawang ordered a few invisibility potions. I used to go myself, but lately Fatima has taken to turning every visit into an argument. Constantly complaining about the quality of my stock. But how can I maintain excellence when she orders so often, giving me no time to brew? If you take this rather irritating task off my hands, I'd happily allow you to claim the delivery fee from Fatima.
I'd be happy to help with the delivery.
You've no idea how grateful I am, truly. Here are the invisibility potions she requested. Hopefully she won't give you too much trouble. She's a talented potioneer in her own right. I dare say I wouldn't mind having a look at her potion recipes one day. What can I do for you today? A wise decision. Thank you. I hope to see you again. Farewell for now.
I never thought Ramrock's loyalists would go this far.
Hello, sir. What do you sell here?
Hello, I'm Jalal Semi, and this is my potion shop. I can answer any questions you have about the town.
Any whispers going about the town?
You may have noticed we have a bit of a rivalry with Upper Hogsfield. Not much to it, but we're still the better of the two Hogsfields. Better than most other places, too.
What do you have for sale?
I sell only potions and their ingredients. If you can't fix it with a potion, then it's best left broken, I say. My ingredients are all local to this area, and my potions are brewed to keep you healthy and safe.
What do you have for sale?
What can I help you with today? Ah, yes, a wonderful choice. I hope to see you again sometime.
Revelio. 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 Expelliarmus, Protego, Accio. Accio. Expelliarmus. Protego. Accio. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Confringo. Protego. Expelliarmus. Accio. Revelio. 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 Oh, here's a pleasant surprise. Accio. Expelliarmus. Incendio. Revelio. Accio. Levioso. Expelliarmus. Incendio. Revelio.
Always make that pity.
Expelliarmus.
لا فقط ما يدرى بدي يو كله بياسي ما غيره هنا
That Pippin should have been here by now.
Revelio.
Always been keen on Keenbridge. Hang on to your valuables, that's all I'll say. Always late, that Pippin.
My mother used to say I was lazy, wouldn't pick up my toys, she said.
Madam Luang, I have a delivery from J. Pippin's Potions.
Sent a child to do his work for him, did he? Always cutting corners and taking the easy way out. Did he have you brew them for him as well? Doesn't matter. You could probably do it better than he can anyway.
Here are the potions you requested.
You think it's so simple? I know Pippin is always trying to cheat his customers. Cutting corners to save some galleons for himself at the expense of quality. You'll not be getting a canut out of me until you prove the potion works. Drink it.
Seems simple enough. I'll do it.
I should think so.
It seems to have worked.
Well, I suppose that will do.
If the demand for potions is as high as you say, have you considered being easier to work with? Perhaps combining your recipes and skills?
Not a chance. That ne'er-do-well had his shop handed to him. The rest of us had to make our own way. I'll not give him the benefit of my hard work and gumption. If he fails on his own, so be it.
You mentioned that more and more customers are trying to stay out of sight. Why?
Well, I can't speak for all of them, but certainly my Ashwinder customers have their reasons. If I were you, I'd forget I heard that.
Very well. I shall let Mr. Pippin know I delivered the potions as requested.
You do that.
What do you have for sale?
What are we looking for today? This will do just fine. Thank you. Thank you for stopping in. I appreciate it.
I don't think so. You do some side quests, you get some unlocked, you'll be able to unlock the map as well. Where are we? We are here.
Hello there. In the market for potions, are we?
I delivered the potions to Fatima Luang.
Very good. And did she cause you any trouble?
I can see why you didn't want to go. She was quite cantankerous.
I do truly appreciate your help. And at least it's done with.
Delivering those potions was a bit more work than I'd expected. I'd like an additional fee.
I suppose that's business for you. Very well, I shall increase your pay, but I'm not at all pleased about it.
Best of luck with your potions, Mr. Pippin.
Do take care.
Revelio. Revelio.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented flu powder.
उल्टी नहीं जा सकते क्या? What the hell? I have to that. This new area, I don't know. This new one is done. It's fine. I think this is new.
Revelio.
He's not letting me play. I would have zoomed in one time. What is zoom and zoom?
Revelio.
Really?
One I'm relieved Quidditch is cancelled.
Nice. Just oh.
Revelio. Incendio. Incendio.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
Revelio.
Hey, it's me. You have a moment?
No.
Hello again, Mr. Moon.
Oh, I was hoping to see you again, my young friend. Gladwin Moon, Hogwarts caretaker, at your service. First, please allow me to apologize if I seemed a bit unsteady when we last met. I'm afraid I had a rather disconcerting encounter. Although I hear your visit to Hogsmeade was even more eventful than mine.
I suppose you could call it eventful. I certainly wasn't expecting a troll attack.
Oh, of course not. From what I understand, the village was lucky you were there. In fact, my recent visit to Hogsmeade is the reason I was hoping to bump into you. I could use your help with something. Do you see that curious statue over there? Watch what happens when that light changes from day to night. We are fortunate to... Now, if you wouldn't mind humouring me for a moment, see if you can remove the moon from the statue. Ooh, odd little contraptions, aren't they?
Revelio.
Seems the statue vanishes once the moon is removed. Which, incidentally, can only be done at night. Why don't you hold on to that one for now, and I'll explain more as we walk. Ever since that fateful day in the village, those curious statues have begun appearing about the castle. A fair number have been strewn around Hogsmeade. Someone, it seems, is trying to torment me. You see, that day in Hogwarts, I turned a corner and came face to face with a boggart, accurate shapeshifter, if you will, which takes the form of whatever scares you most. This one took the form of a demiguise.
A demiguise?
Yes! Terrifying creature that can see the future. Wholly unnerving. I encountered one when I was a lad in Korea. Terrible experience. Those statues are demiguises. The moons, I assume, are an uninspired play on my name. Some jackanapes used a boggart to learn my greatest fear. I have my suspicions as to the scoundrel or scoundrels responsible. It is my hope that they will slip up and reveal themselves as the statues disappear. That is why I need your help in removing the statues.
Why me?
A couple of reasons, frankly. First, your daring do against those trolls in Hogsmeade has gained you a reputation for fearlessness. Second, as macabre and hideous as a demiguise is, most would find my fear of them unwarranted. You, however, have seen how they affect me. I'm at my wit's end, young friend. I simply can't bring myself to go near them. In fact, I know of 2 statues right here in the faculty tower. Perhaps you could start simply by removing them, so I can go about my evening duties.
Why would I do this? Seems all risk and no reward.
Oh, rest assured, there's very little risk, and there is, in fact, a reward. I will teach you a particularly useful spell. First, you know how to cast a disillusionment charm, correct? You'll want to do that before wandering the tower at night. Next, you'll notice that the door is locked. However will you get in? Alahomora, that's how.
But what about curfew?
Curfew? Oh, tosh! I sense you're a bit like me when I was your age. Oh, the school was my oyster. And I took advantage of it. Oh, everyone loved me for it. Oh, those were the days. Now, you'll find one statue in the prefect's bathroom and the other in the hospital wing. Good luck. Oh, and thank you.
Aloha Mora.
क्या है ये? समझ में नहीं आ रहा। Then I need to move the spark. To move the spark and rotate the dial until more corresponding gear are activated to move this. मेरे को समझ नहीं आ रहा क्या बोलना चाह रहे हैं। Use NL to move the spark and rotate the dial and rotate the die until both corresponding here are activated. What?
Well done! You're in! Remember, use a disillusionment charm.
Disillusionment?
Revelio.
This is a restricted area of the castle, after all.
Revelio. Revelio.
Rather poorly, I'd say.
Is that so?
We're raising a generation of coddled cape flappers that can scarcely tell the difference between aconite and asphodel.
Yes, well, it's still early. Perhaps they'll improve.
You say that every year, Matilda.
This must be the prefect's bathroom.
stirring up trouble. Perhaps Ranrock and his lot wouldn't be so competent if the ministry would allow them to have one. One of those goblins comes near me, I'll hand him his phone. Anyway, I'm not afraid of a goblin rebellion. I don't think that's what that class is for. Right. Why don't you leave goblins alone, troll? How dare you speak to a prefect that way? I'm a prefect too.
Hello, Hamora.
Tentacular? Not at the moment, no. Plenty of other perils and pitfalls to send them my way, though. Well, I suppose I should begin my rounds now.
Students are terribly disappointed about Quidditch being cancelled.
Huh. I had planned to bet a few galleons on Hufflepuff this season.
अरे यार फेल हो गया क्या? अरे यार don't say I have to do the whole mission again.
The students are terribly disappointed about Quidditch being cancelled.
I had planned to bet a few galleons on Hufflepuff this season.
Hufflepuff? Not Ravenclaw?
I know.
Revenue. Hello, Mr. Moon. I have the moons you asked me to collect.
Oh, goodness! You're as fearless as I'd hoped. An excellent start. If we can collect more, it may shed some light on who's behind all this. Of course, I first suspected Peeves. He drove the previous caretaker, Rancorous Carp, to an early retirement with his intolerable buffoonery. But that does not explain the boggart in Hogsmeade, does it? No. I am determined, with your help, to discover the identity of my tormentor.
It's definitely intriguing. I'd like to help you solve this mystery.
You, my friend, are a gentle person and a scholar, and I have something to offer in exchange for your assistance. Now, remember, the moons are only retrievable at night. Thus, I encourage you to use a disillusionment when necessary.
How many statues are there to find?
I don't know precisely, but I've spotted dozens. Seems they're everywhere I look. You have your work cut out for you, if you were to ever unravel their meaning.
Understood. I shall keep an eye out.
I appreciate that. Oh, I knew you were the one to ask for help. Keep at it so we can solve this mystery.
Hello, Mr. Moon.
Oh, greetings! Any luck removing some more of those demiguise statues?
I actually have some moons for you.
Oh, thank you. The fewer of these statues I see, the better. You keep your eye out for others, and I'll teach you more about Alahomora.
Where should I look for more demiguise statues and moons?
All of my usual haunts, which incidentally have now become quite haunting. Here in the castle, in Hogsmeade, and believe it or not, in some of the surrounding hamlet.
I'll keep an eye out for more demiguise statues and see if I can bring you more moons.
You are to be commended for your bravery and valor, especially since they can only be collected at night.
Revelio.
I have to learn that everyone I have to use that.
Revelio. Accio. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Accio. Incendio. Revelio.
यार मेरे को वहाँ जाना है वो रूम जो कौन सा रूम है मेरा घर का वो रूम मुख्य वो दिख रहा है ये यार ना बिल्कुल जाना है वो किधर कुछ बना नहीं बर्ड सिलेक्शन पोशन और पोशन है पोशन बनना है ठीक है इसे We also like me to field test the focus potion. I need to find potion recipe of potion in my field by read the new by with the assembly. Focus potion मतलब जाना वही पड़ेगा मेरे जाना तो वही पड़ेगा पोशन लेने के लिए उससे फिर वही यूज करना है we need to the recipe we need what the hell is going on अब ये क्या
Revelio. Accio. Mine now, demi guys. Revelio. Accio. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Levioso. Revelio.
Welcome. Do let me know if I can be of any assistance at all. Very good. Never hurts to keep my stocks replenished. A wise decision. Thank you. I hope to see you again. Farewell for now.
We have this. Leech. Leech juice and spider fang. Leech juice and spider. Wait. Acquire and use focus motion. Windows and maximum right? Endurance potion and acquire. Yeah. Acquire maximum and potion and use them simultaneously. Simultaneously. Where you going, game? Acquire and use a focus motion.
What can I do for you today?
Hello? हाँ तैयार हो जाना मतलब अच्छा तैयार हो गया तुम्हें आप घर पे आके कुछ खाओगे भी हो ना क्या बोल रहे हो हैं घर पे आने का चलोगे कुछ खा के चलोगे क्या वो हाँ दाल चावल बनाए थोड़े से हैं अच्छा आगे खाएंगे पहले जाएंगे फिर खा के खाएंगे चलो ठीक है कहाँ यमुना में पहुंचने वाले हो क्या यमुना में पहुंच गए अच्छा अच्छा ठीक है ठीक है मम्मी पापा भी चल रहे थे
तू जाइए जब मैं चाह
चल रहे थे और मम्मी पापा बोल रही है आप तुम दोनों जाके आओ
तो सारे को जाएंगे मैं आलू चढ़ बना
अरे पुलाव के लिए सामान नहीं है पुलाव बनाने के लिए कहाँ से डाल दिया था मामा मामी आए थे
मैं चढ़ी वाली थे डाल
अरे डाल दिए थे आपके बोलने से पहले मामा मामी आए थे आलू चना बनाए
काले चने और चावल डालने बस
चावल डालने बस
बाद में डाल देंगे ना काजल गुजरनी थी ना
अच्छा अब चलना दूंगा
क्या करना
मम्मी चल अब मैं पूछ कर चलना दूंगा अभी
कहीं तू जाइए बस
चलो ठीक है तो हम दोनों हाँ चलो ठीक है ले आना कि आप आओगे ना घर पे
मिल जाएगी
चलो ठीक है लेना क्या क्या है चिल्ला क्यों रही हो आप अभी मैं बोला चिल्ला क्यों रही हूँ आवाज आ रही है मेरे को लेना क्या है इधर पे मुझे क्या पता मतलब उसे सोचा होगा चलो ठीक ठीक है ओके ओके
क्या बोल लिया
चल रहा था चली गया
जानता है तुम सामान धरने पे आ गया भी जाना फिर मुझे प्रॉब्लम भी है ना
चल ठीक है ना आ जाए
A wise decision. Thank you.
तो तू इस बंद करना
What can I do for you today?
काम पे करना चाहिए कल हाँ आज तक मतलब भी नहीं जाने प्रोग्राम आ जा कोई पुलाव बनाए और पुलाव सामान को मां को खाने आ
I hope to see you again. Farewell. What can I do for you today? A wise decision. Thank you.
Excellent.
फिर का लिया जाना तू तो करना चाहिए जगह थी मैंने उसका नाम है चोर पानी ना बात खाना तो नहीं आया अरे कुछ नहीं बनाओ ना तुम बनाओ ऐसा मतलब चली जाए ओ 17 को क्यों चली जा अगर आप टाइम वेस्ट कर ये तीनों दिन बिना रेट ये कौन है जाकर चली गया सीधे निकली
Now, was it 2 pinches of Angelica or 3?
Revelio.
Sharp is so intimidating.
How are your assignments coming along?
I completed your assignments, Professor.
Good. You should be ready to learn Depulso. Let's see what you can do. Concentrate. Do not let your mind wander. You've got it now. If you'd like to practice, and I think you should, perhaps best not to go flinging your classmates about the halls.
Revelio.
I suggest having a go at the enchanted books here.
Accio. Revelio. Accio. Accio. Expelliarmus. Incendio. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Depulso.
Well done. I'm glad to see that you seem staunchly determined to master your spellcasting. Well, repetition can be an excellent teacher.
बंद करना ही सोगा नहीं जा करी जब फोन भाने पैसे मिलेंगे 9,500 मामे देने 10,000 मिलेंगे 500 पर भी देना मुझे ब्याह का मुझे खर्चा